Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce, my name is Nabila Puspita Hapsari and my number student is 201805202255. And I'm from Student Government Science Department and I will presentation is government science students' perception of online lectures during a pandemic. Next, outline. In number 1, introduction. Number 2, method. And then result. Next, number 4, discussion. And last, conclusion. Background. Indonesia and other countries are experiencing an outbreak of the coronavirus, or what is commonly referred to as the COVID-19 term, where the virus was originally found in Wuhan City, China. Confucian over the source of the emergence of this virus from food to poultry. COVID-19 has claimed hundreds of deaths and tens of thousands of others infected. This virus is very easy to spread. Then the China's National Health Commission confirmed the COVID-19 can be transmitted from person to person who is infected. Okay, in fact, the virus can stick in one of the plates near the corona patient. The coronavirus is transmitted through human mucus or droplets positive for COVID-19, which jumps to negative human with COVID-19. Okay, next. In the statement of Mr. President Joko Widodo, or commonly referred to as Mr. Jokowi, through his video teleconference with the advanced Indonesian cabinet at the Bogor Presidential Palace, West Java, where President Joko Widodo Presidential Decree or Kepres number 12 of 2020 to determine the corona or virus 19 as a national disaster, in which he said establishing the president's decision regarding the establishment of a non-natural disaster for the spread of coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 as a national disaster. The presidential decree, which has been passed on Monday, April 13, 2020. However, uh, now the COVID-19 pandemic is increasingly hindering the course of public activity, especially to those who have interests and obligations such as working and studying. Students inevitably have to study online at their own home. There is no case study that says that the case of COVID-19 in Indonesia is reduced. And next, definition. According to the World Health Organization, or WHO, the virus causes diseases ranging from mild flu to more severe respiratory infections such as MERS-CoV and SARS-CoV. The coronavirus is a large family of viruses that can infect birds and mammals, including humans. Okay, the COVID-19 or coronavirus spread person to person through small droplets from the nose or mouth That spirit when a person coach or excels. These droplets then fall on objects that are touched by other people. Government policy on COVID-19 in the world of lectures. In accordance with government policy, the President has provided a policy of learning from home and should be really effectively done. And the process of learning from home is done through online or remote learning with the utilization of information technology. The learning process can go well with information technology that has development rapidly at this time, such as e-learning, Google Class, WhatsApp, Zoom app application, and other information media and internet networks that can connect lecturers with students so that the learning process of teaching can run as well as it should, even in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. Okay, next. Campus policy during the coronavirus pandemic. Most universities in Indonesia have implemented distance classes or online classes. In response to the spread of COVID-19, and in addition to teaching and learning, a number of campuses in the country have adopted a policy until the end of this autumn semester so that all lectures activity are carried out online, including midterm exams, final semester exams, practicum, and supervision of final assignment, thesis, and dissertation. This decision was taken based uh, on the consideration of the current condition of the coronavirus spreading at the national level, which is getting worse. During only online learning, students and lecturers are asked to carry out teaching and learning activities using online applications such as video conferencing application, email, and online social media. According to the Rector of Muhammadiyah University Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta or UMY will enact online lecture or online lectures. Then the policy will be implemented until the end of 2020. Online lectures are conducted until the end of December. Rector of UMY Dr. Insinyur Gunawan Budianto, MP IPM 2020. And next method, in number one, materials. The questionnaire is using website of Google Form. And number two, participant. I use 50 students from government science department. And number three, procedure, I share the questionnaires. Participant fill the questionnaire. Okay. This study is a small scale with questionnaire as an instrument to find out the perception of student government science of University Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta toward the coronavirus disease 2019 issues. Questionnaire is data collection technique that is done by giving a set writing statement to the respondent for collecting their collective response. Okay, the participants in this study were 15 students of Government Science University Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. Okay, next result. Perception of government science student of campus policy in the emergency response of COVID-19. Okay, number one, online lectures process, is it effective? Okay, in here, 44% of students vote neutral. Okay, neutral. And number two, lecture material can be delivered well. In here, 44% they vote neutral. And number three, have a stable connection or network. In here, 32% of students vote disagree. And number four, the level of understanding related to online lectures. And here, 36% of students choose to disagree. And last, number five, my class UMY is quite helpful. Respondent vote with a percentage of 36% vote agree. Okay, and next, student perception of online lectures during a pandemic. And fourth, problems that often occur when studying online. And number one, network, 18% of students vote this. And number two, power outage, 40% of students vote this. And gadget, 28% of students vote this. And number four, quota, 52% of students vote this. And lack of understanding of the material, 4% of students vote this. And number two, favorite application for online classes. And number one, Zoom, 6% students vote this. And number two, Google Meet, 24% of students vote this. And number three, Microsoft Teams, 16% of students vote this. And number four, my class UMY, 16% of students vote this. And number five, podcast, 12% of students vote this. And last, number six, WhatsApp, 13.2% of students vote this. Okay, discussion. This study showed that students of government science realizing that COVID-19 is very dangerous. Okay, therefore, the campus provides a policy for all UMY students, especially for government science students, to carry out an online lecture system. Okay, from this research, I can see the perception of government science student is the campus policy towards online lectures. There are approximately 41.7% of government science students who agreed to hold online lectures, and 25% sides strongly agree. However, with their agreement in the learning process, there were some who filled out my questionnaire, which in essence, the lecturer gave to many assignments to government science students. And last conclusion. However, this studies show how students perceive COVID-19, and however, the result of the data above show that many of the students of government science, University of Muhammadiyah, Yogyakarta, who said they agreed with the holding of online lecture and tones, also found it difficult to study online during the current pandemic. Okay, from the result of respondents that I have shared through Google Form links, there are some students who give conclusion in online lectures. The point is that online lecture, students feel that this lecture is very less effective, a place that is not conducive, and are also those whose homes rarely have signal or networks. And the main thing is the students are very focused in achievement by lectures. In this case, online lectures during the pandemic are now expect to the more creative lectures in delivering materials in order to attract students to the classes well, so that the materials is delivered effectively and students do not have difficulty in understanding too many class. Okay, thank you.